girl, JSimmone, and I'm back with another Saigon video for the channel, okay? And I am back with my continued part 3, okay? Part 3 of how I got into 25 plus HBCUs, okay? So this is gonna be a little different from my part 1 and part 2. Of course, if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, they will be linked in the description box below so you can go watch those. But today, I'm going to be telling you guys how I applied to numerous HBCUs and only had to pay to submit my application to all of them one time. Okay, so if you want to know how I did that, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Woo! Okay, y'all. So, something that is so huge and nobody told me until the last minute when I started applying to colleges is the Common Black College app, okay? I will leave the link down below, but the Common Black College app, not the Common app, okay? You can still apply to HBCUs through the Common app, but the Common Black College app gives you so many more HBCUs you can apply to. You're probably wondering, how much does it cost to do all of this? Honey, let me tell you, it was only
I got $20 in my pocket
to submit numerous applications, okay? Submitting those applications, only a one-time fee, but yet you could go into the Common app and it'd be $30 for each application, if not more, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is split the screen right here, all right, or right here. Don't know what side I'm gonna choose, but I'm about to split the screen and show you guys what it looks like and how you can get in there and get those colleges to recognize you so you can get in there, okay? You're gonna type in, of course, into the web address, commonblackcollegeapp.com, okay? It's gonna take you to the website. You're gonna need to create a profile, like everything, you know, gotta create a profile. Now, when you get there, you're gonna go to the home. And once you're in your home, it's gonna show you all the colleges that you can choose from, okay? But what you wanna do is enter all of your information, okay? Because the Common Black College app is only gonna take what you submit. So what you need to submit is either your SAT or your ACT. You need to submit your GPA, your recommendations. Everything needs to go into your application. Even though sometimes the Common Black College app doesn't require it. It'll just have a X there, but you need to make sure that you get a check mark and everything is green, so then everything is good to go, okay? Because the colleges are gonna go into your application once you submit that to the Common Black College app. They're gonna go to your application and they're gonna wanna see your SAT, your ACT, GPA. They wanna see everything that you would have submitted if you submitted through the actual HBCU's website or through the Common app. So you want to make sure you have everything submitted, okay? And that's going to be good. Now, once you have all of your information in there, it's going to ask you to choose your top 5 colleges, okay? Your top 5. So it's going to ask you to do that. You're going to put whatever your top 5 is, and it's going to send those colleges directly your information, your whole application, everything you submitted. It's going to be sent to those colleges directly. And if you have more than 5, that's okay. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Now you're gonna wanna go over to the member institutions. It's gonna show you all the institutions that you can apply to, that you can send your application to, okay? You're gonna wanna tap on it, choose which ones that you like, okay? And once you tap on it, and you're gonna either hit call to call them, which I think is so much better. You don't have to wait. You can just talk to whoever is on the phone for the services or admissions. Just be like, hello, tell them what's up, and keep it moving. Now, I will tell you, some of them go on there because they be on there regularly checking, okay? And they're like, well, were we not in your top 5? We know if we were in your top 5, we would have already received your application. But you just gotta be like, I'm sorry, you weren't, but I still want to go to your school. I'm still interested in your school. I would still like to apply. Duck and weave, okay? Or message that institution. You can message through the website, or you could email them through their own, it's usually like the school name, admissions@edu or something like that. Tell them that you want to apply. Tell them that you submitted your Common Black College app and that you're just waiting for them to either view or download your application. So yes, but go to the member institutions, scroll through the whole thing. There's a whole lot of institutions that are on the Common Black College app, and you gotta scroll through all those pages, and I'm talking pages, honey, to find the other colleges that weren't in your top 5 that you still want to apply to. So with that being said, you can always go over to the application bar and then hit institution status, okay? It's going to tell you all the institutions that either viewed or downloaded your application. And it's also going to tell you the colleges that haven't even looked at you yet. And you want to make sure that the colleges you want to apply to look at your application, because if they don't look at your application, then you have no hope, and I mean no hope, into getting in. You want to make sure they either view or download, and it's very important that they download it, because if they download it, that means they looked at it and then they put it into their database or system or whatever. If they just looked at it, then they just looked at it, and then it could be lost into the middle of nowhere, okay? So what you want to do is you want to constantly check up on all of those colleges. And let's say you applied to 20 or 30, which is what I did. You want to make sure you're calling them regularly. You're going to call 5 this day, call 5 this day, message 5 this day, message 5 this day. Break it up like that if you don't want to take the whole day to call and message the schools or institutions, okay? You really want to make sure that you're checking in, like, hey, did you get my application? Hey, did you see the email that I sent? Like, check up on them, okay? Because HBCUs, we all know they be a little slow. They don't be checking every little thing. So it might have got lost in a file here, might have went to spam. You never know. So you want to make sure if you called them once, call them again. You called them twice, maybe give them a little time and then call them again. Because let me tell you, okay? I had to call one college like 6 or 7 times before they downloaded my application. And if you really want to be considered for that school, you got to do what you got to do. But make sure you're checking that institution status, okay? So you know which schools viewed, downloaded, or haven't even looked at your application, okay? That is very important, very important. So make sure you're checking your dashboard as well. Your dashboard is going to automatically be sending you updates on what the colleges have done. If they viewed, if they downloaded, it's automatically going to be sending those updates to you. But you also want to make sure you're still checking the institution status, okay? You can also go to scholarships, okay? They have scholarships on there. So make sure to check those because, honey, college is expensive, and I wish someone would have told me to start looking into scholarships like my freshman year, if not my 8th grade year, and then like start saving early. Start finding scholarships early. I'm telling you, if you're a freshman or a sophomore watching this, look into scholarships right now. If you're trying to go to HBCU, honey, get on that Common Black College app. I'm telling you right now, it's such a useful tool. It makes everything so much easier, and you only have to pay to submit numerous applications one time. All right, y'all, I done went through that mad fast or whatever, but I'm telling you guys that you really should use the Common Black College app if you're trying to go to a HBCU, if you're trying to apply to HBCU. There are so many member institutions and HBCUs associated with the Common Black College app. Not all of them are, but majority of them are. You can always use the Common app, but just add the Common Black Common app to your application process as well. It definitely makes submitting your application so much easier, and I definitely recommend it. It helped me submit all of my applications to HBCUs so much faster. You just gotta make sure you stay up to date with them, you call them, and you check up on your application status with them. All right, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you watched all the way to this part, then you should just subscribe, okay? Hit that subscribe button. And y'all, without further ado, I will see you in the next video.